Hello, everyone. My name is Dolls Dolly, and I'm a Coinholic. How are you guys? Welcome in, Anna. Welcome in, Shaws. Welcome in, Silver Sphincter and Chew. Glad to see you guys. I know I went early, so got to get the notification sometime to kick in. Of course, I did get some stuff in today, too. So let's show you that really quick before we get started. And that way it gives people some time to come in. So I got these in. Really cool piece. That's from 2020. Got the Wolverine in. Of course, I will be doing shorts on them as well. I also got in, let's see if I have it right here. And I don't think there's any embargoes on any of this stuff. It looks like I'm going to have to get some glue gun. Because the Mint taped these to the item, the COA. You're at the Durban Mint. Well, be careful in there. You might get lost. But we got the Grinch. Silver Pour. And these are numbered. They even stamped it right there. Signed it right there. Number 17. Really cool. Is it your birthday, Shaws? I'm going to put this back on here so I don't lose it. Oh, on the 15th. Well, whose birthday is it? So, yep, that's really cool. I got that. And I got a couple more of these in. Jack Skeleton from the Walker Mint. I ordered these a while back. Hey, Kraken. Welcome in. We're just giving some time for people to come in. Glad to see you. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. So I have 2 Grinches. Well, 3 Grinches. No, 2 Grinches and 3 Jack Skeletons. And each one of them are numbered and signed and stamped. So that's really cool. Those will be available soon for purchase. Let's move all this back over here. And if anybody sees Jessica, let her know I have beef with her. She took a bite out of my cookie and took the L off of love. Because you know we all love cookies. Anyway, we're going to continue this week with Commemoratives. Commemoratives is a big subject to cover. There's a lot to collect, many different years. The classic Commemoratives are the most important right now for collecting if you are into numismatics. Modern, not so much. Certain ones, yes, but not so much. Like the classics. So if you guys, also as a reminder, for the 1 ounce giveaway, it's going to be next Monday for last month. I do wait until I have enough collected, then I ship it out to you guys. So far, we only got 3 people. When I hit 5 people, I will ship out those 1 ounce rounds to you guys. No, I didn't, Kraken. I did not. I left the bag. I left it in the basement. Ick. Anyway. And then if you share me out today, you'll go on this month's giveaway for a 1 ounce silver round. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Glad to see you. We're waiting for more people to come in before I start talking about these cool pieces right here, these commemoratives. You hope you win for this month, or last month, sorry, Shaws. Yeah, I wish you all luck on it. I really do. So we're going to start out with the 1928 Hawaiian Sesquicentennial. That's a mouthful. Right, Shaws? It probably would. Yes, it would. So far, the winners of the 1 ounce giveaway is Carrie Z, Anna, Ringmaster Ray. So now we got to do April's. Well, yes, of course he comes to my stream, just like I went to your stream, Kraken. Jeff shared me out. I'll get you on that list. Right? Well, you never know. We'll find out next Monday. That's when we're going to do the giveaway. Hey, Scott S. Welcome in. We're giving some more time for some people to come in. Like I said, we're doing the Hawaiian Centennial. He was going through pennies, and he was doing it with dirty hands. I had to get to cracking on that boy. Just saying. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. But if you have any questions about any coins, feel free to put it in the chat. I will try to answer it to the best of my ability. If I can't answer it, there's plenty of people in the community that can. He survived my cracking. That's what happened. So anyway, 1928, first year of the Hawaiian Sesquicentennial. There is 2 types. The first one, there was 10,008 of them minted. The second one, there's only 50. Hey, Sailor, glad to see you. So what is this Hawaiian Sesquicentennial $50? I'm going to see if I can pull up a picture really quick and share it with you. Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. All right, I do have a picture we can use. Yes, please hit that thumbs up and hit subscribe and smash that bell so you can be notified anytime I go live. Thank you so much, Shaw. If I can get this thing to share here. All right. Well, then I feel special. I was the only one that came to your stream today, Kraken. Let's make this full screen so you guys can see it. You know, I couldn't let a good picking go to waste. So here is a Hawaiian sequential. I can't even say it. Says Q Centennial. I don't see if it has a back on it. No, I don't see no back, because the back is different. Kraken Stream Sailor. He was going through pennies with his dirty hands and no gloves. I'm telling you, he didn't even wash them. Or at least I didn't see it, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see if I can find a different picture so I can show you guys the back. I do not have this one in my collection. Oh, there is some pictures. Here we go. No, they weren't Kraken. I saw how dirty your hands were. You were in the cookie jar. I watched it. All right, so there's the back of it. Now, this is considered a rare commemorative. It was struck in 1928 by the United States Bureau of the Mint in honor of the 150th anniversary of Captain James Cook's landing in Hawaii. He was the first European to reach there. The coin depicts Captain Cook on the obverse and a Hawaiian chieftain on the reverse, as you see here. As part of that celebration, they did sought approval for the issuance of a U.S. commemorative coin, whose sale would raise revenue to help form a collection of Cook memorabilia. Can't talk. Yeah, they have that. Yep, that statue is there. Cook memorabilia in the territory's archives. So the 1928 half dollar turned out to be one of the rarest and most valuable of all U.S. commemorative issues at that time. Give me a second, you guys. I got a phone call coming in, and I got to take it. Welcome in, Emily. Sorry, had to take that phone call. Let's see here. Where did I step? Oh, hopefully it doesn't freeze up on me. So back in the night, am I on the right one? Yeah. So it's worth about $75 in about uncirculated condition. So almost uncirculated. In uncirculated condition, this coin is worth around the following: $90 with an MS60 grade, $135 with an MS63 grade, $1,300 with an MS65, and $12,500 with an MS66. So you can see how valuable that was. Now, if you have the proof piece, an MS65, we go for $65,000. Welcome in, Annette. Glad to see you. I thought I missed somebody there. So there's only, like I said, 10,008 minted of the regular 1928 Hawaiian, and of the proof, there's 50. So as you can see, the MS65 in the proof is $65,000. And they sold about $2 each in 1928. So that was the high sell price of those. All right, on to the next. We are going to the Maryland Terracentenary. And that one has 25,015 minted. So after several years, the United States lacked any commemorative coins. They minted the 1934 Maryland Terracentenary $50, and that was to mark the 300th anniversary of English colonists arriving in Maryland. Let's see if I can find you some coins of that one, because that's another one I don't have in my collection. I don't see some good ones here. Maybe there is. That one might be easier to see. All right, there's the back of it. The front of it, of course, depicts Cecil Calvert, which was known as Lord Baltimore, for this special occasion on the front. So the profits of this sale were used to finance the celebration in Baltimore during 1934. Hans Schuler designed the coin, which shows the facing head of Lord Baltimore on the obverse, which means the front of the coin, and the arms of Maryland on the reverse, reminiscent of the Maryland colonial pieces. So if it has no mint mark and just good condition, not excellent condition, it goes for $13. In very fine condition, it goes to $16. In extremely fine condition, the value is around $20. In uncirculated condition, the price is around $75 for the coin, and that is with an MS60 grade. And uncirculated coins with a grade of MS63 can sell for around $100 or more. MS66 again goes for $275 on up on these coins. So that's basically it for the Maryland. There was only 1 year they did of it. The next one is the Texas Independence, and I do have a coin. Give me a second here. Bear with me, you guys. I'm trying to see if I can find some good pictures before I use my coin. So this coin was minted from 1934 to 1938. The issue commemorated the independence of Texas in 1863. The first of several dates was offered in 1934. I lost my chat. Where'd you guys go? There we go. So the later dates were struck at all three mints. So you had Philadelphia, Delaware, and San Francisco. The reverse shows the kneeling figure of a winged victory, and on each side, medallions with portraits of General Sam Houston and Stephen Austin, founders of the Republic and state of Texas. The large five-pointed star behind the eagle on the obverse carries out the Lone Star tradition. So there is a meaning to that star. And I'm going to stop sharing that screen so I can share the coin. Right there. That's the reverse. Nobody's picking on Kraken. So 1934, there's only one minted there, and that was from Philadelphia. There are 61,463 minted. An AU50 goes for $130. An MS6 goes for $140. MS63, $150. MS65 goes for $225. And an MS66 goes for $285 plus. So then you have 1935. You have the P, the D, and the S. But the P only has 996 minted, sorry. The D has 10,007 minted. And the S has 10,008 minted. These are usually sold in sets. And an MS60 set goes for $420. An MS66 goes for $910. Hey, JG Metals, welcome in. Hey, MJ Squirrel, glad to see you. So 1936 had the P, D, and S. So everything is the same as the 1934 as far as the looks. So you're seeing it. There's the front. Here's the back. Yes, it is upside down. I like the back because the back, it represents an angel, and I like it. This is the front of the coin, not the back. This is the obverse. And if I get it to focus. Okay, Kraken, I'll put you on that list. There it is. You see the angel? It has like two faces on it, and there's an altar beside it. So I like this coin a lot. Oh yeah, let me put you on that list before I forget. Kraken. Travis, thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate it. It helps with the algorithms. And I'm knocking things over. The next one, 1937. There's a P, D, and S. The lowest mintage is 6,605 for the D mint. P is 6,571 minted, and the S is 6,637 minted. These were usually sold in sets. It is an MS60. They go for $390. An MS63 goes for $450. MS65 goes for $600, and an MS66 goes for $950. All right, crack, and see you when you get back. The next one, in 1938 Texas Centennial, had all three of them, the P, the D, and the S as well. These were the lowest mintage of all the years combined. For the P, it was 3,780. For the D, it was 3,775. And for the S, it was 3,814. So MS60, there's none really known. And an MS63 goes for $900 plus. MS65 goes for $1,350 plus. And MS66 goes for $1,600 plus. So now the Texas Independent Centennial, the single coins, because this one is not sold in the set at all. It was sold separately. It was a P mint. It doesn't state what year, and in fact, I don't think it put a year on it. Oh, it's okay, MJ. It's okay. At least you tried. So an AU50 condition, it goes for $130. MS60, $140. MS63, $150. MS65 is $225. And an MS66 goes for $285 plus. So the year that you really want to collect out of that, if you're going to collect any, would be the set 1938 PDNS. And I need to get something to drink real quick, you guys. My throat's getting dry. The next one is the Daniel Boone Bicentennial. It is amazing. I like the back of it because of the angel. I love it. Hey, Jimmy, glad to see you. All right, on the 1936 Daniel Boone Bicentennial, I have this coin as well. This one has varieties, so you have to pay attention to that when you oh goodness, Jeff. Well, I guess you guys are on two different subjects, huh? And yes, men do have PMS as well. Yes, they do. The 1934D and 1934S in the Daniel Boone series has a small 1934 variety. So when you collect these, you want to look for that small, and it's usually the date. And I'll show you. Here's mine. Hopefully you guys can see that. Nope, you can't see it. It's so shiny. There it is. Now you can see it. What, the Daniel Boone commemorative? Let's see if I can get it back to show here. There you go. So 1934, this was the 200th anniversary of Daniel Boone's birth. It is Monday, isn't it? Let me go look JG Metals really quick just to see if he did. Not Jeff. I know he did. Checked him out already. Hey, Crypt Keeper, glad to see you. You did. I'll put you on that list, JG Metals. Thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate you. What looks cool? These commemorative hats? They are really cool. And then some of them are still quite affordable. But when you start getting into the MSs and the commemoratives, oh my goodness, the prices can get ridiculous sometimes. Tall hat. Let's see if that's showing really well. So you can see the whole coin. Well, you figure out how to copy and paste and put a thing on it, but if you just hit the little square button, not square, but the plus button at the bottom of your screen, if you're on your phone, it gives you a choice to share out the live and do a post at the same time. But each phone is different too, so you'll learn it. So in 1934, the Act of May of 26, 1934 did call for the coining of 600,000 half dollars, honoring the bicentennial of Daniel Boone's birth. So yeah, that's not what I wanted. I hit something by accident here. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. So on the obverse, a frontiersman holding a chart of Kentucky and a musket, facing an American Indian holding a tomahawk. In the background, there's a blockhouse, stockade, and a sign with rays. And then the script in Latin lettering, it says, "In God we trust, e publiris unum, Daniel Boone bicentennial." So it says, "In God we trust, out of many, one, Daniel Boone." So that's what it means. It was minted for 5 years. Like I said, first strike was 1934 through 1938. So the change of date to 1935 for the second year's coinage brought about the addition of the commemorative date 1934 above the words pioneer year. Coinage covered several years similar to the schedule for the Texas issues. And the models for this coin were prepared by Augustus Luckman. The obverse, again, Daniel Boone. The reverse shows Daniel Boone with Blackfish. He was a war chief of the Chillicothe band of the Shawnee tribe. So 1934 through 1938, they were minted. Now, 1934 was only the P mint, Philadelphia mint. Oh, why are you digging a hole in your yard, MJ? Trying to get to China is going to be a long work. And then all the other years, they were all sold in sets. But of course, we all know people break them out of the sets and they separate them out and get them graded. That's what happens to all these coin sets. I'm circling. Maybe you're circling. So kind of see Blackfoot right there, Dan Boone there. So shiny, I got to get the right angle. Oh no, I am so sorry, MJ. It doesn't want to show up. Here, let's do this. Can you guys really see Daniel Boone now? Can you see up his nose? Yeah, me neither. Wouldn't want to anyhow. Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't want to focus. Let's back it up a little. There it is. Yeah, definitely, MJ. That's sad. So 1934, 10,007 were minted. You think there's some grub worms in there? I think you're right, Jeff. There might be. He's been gone for such a long time. All right, AU50 goes for 130. MS60 is 135. MS63 is 150. MS65 is 180. MS66 goes for 275 plus. $1934 is the only single year that the coins were not sold in a mint set. Or not a mint set, but a set. So 1935 PDNS. The P has 10,010 minted, 5,005 minted for both the D and the S. They can range from anywhere in an MS60 at 405 to 800 plus at an MS66. Hey, Mikey. Oh, you're having chicken tenders? Go to the corner, please. Now, the one with the small date, the 1935 small dates. Yes, 10,007 were minted of the 1934. Now, the 1935 PD&S small year, there was 10,008 minted of those for the P, 2,003 for the D. Hey, M4! Now I can make you blue. Um, 1935 S, there's 2,004 minted, and an MS60 set, we go for 420. It's M4 guy, everybody run. MS66 goes for 1,875 plus. So that's the only year. 1935 is the year you want to pay attention to, and the 1934 for the small years. 1936 had PD and S. In a set, it goes for 405 at an MS60, on up to 790 at an MS66. 1937, and I should have told you how many were minted. So the 1936 P, there was 12,012 minted. A D, there was 5,005 minted. An S, there was 5,006 minted. 1937, the set, the P had 9,810 minted. The D, 2,506 minted, as well as for the S. So that one goes for a little bit more because the D and S, there was a little less minted of those. So an MS60 would go for 675 plus, and then an MS66 would go for 1,300 and plus. So there's your range in those years. 1938, which is last year, had PD and S in the set, and all PD and S only 2,100 minted. That one, if you got your hands on the 1938 set, the complete set, the PD and S. Hey, Joe Mama, glad to see you. An MS60 grade would go for 1,050. And then an MS66 goes for 1,950 plus. So that's it on that. Daniel Boone had quite a few years minted. It had a variety in it, the small date, large date. This one's a regular 1934. And this one's a beauty, and I need to send her in and get her graded. Haven't done it yet. I'm slacking. So there's that one. We're going to put that one back. The next one I do not have in my collection either. And that one is The Connecticut I can't talk. Which you were as rich as what? The one for the 1938 PDNS. Hey, Mr. Doughboy, glad to see you. I think we all wish we was that rich. That's an expensive set. Anyway, Connecticut Terracentenary. Let me find a picture real quick, and I will share it with you guys. Oh, there's some here. There's some really nice ones here. All right, let me share the screen. All right, here we go. I usually show the obverse because the front usually has a person on it, but this coin's a little different. This one has an eagle on the front. And let's see here. Thought I had some extra notes I written down on this one. So I guess this one had the net distribution, including coins struck for assay or mint sets, was 25,018. All right, so let's go back to showing you the picture here. See if I'll make it bigger. There we go. Now you can see it. That's pretty big there. Minted only in 1935. It was in commemoration of the 300th anniversary of the founding of the colony of Connecticut. It is a souvenir $50. Henry Christ designed the coin. He's a famous charter. The famous charter oak is the main device on the reverse. According to the legend, the royal charter was secreted in the tree during the reign of James II, who wished to revoke it. Nice, Jemima. That is awesome. No, Shaw, share your cookies. I need some cookies. So the charter was produced after the king's overthrow in 1688, and the colony continued under its protection. So again, 25,018 minted. Now this one, yes, these are commemoratives. We were talking about commemoratives. So you have to go back and rewatch the stream a little bit and see some of the coins. You got some raisin cookies? Man, I'm coming over. Let's see if I can find a obverse pick, because that eagle is funny to look at. There you go. There's the obverse. All right, I'm coming, Jemima. Probably be there in about a couple weeks, but I'll be there. Chocolate chunk cookies? Oh my gosh. I love it. So AU50, this would go for $215. And MS66 goes for 475 plus. And welcome in, Shroom Day. Glad to see you, my friend. So that is it for that year. Not a whole lot. They didn't use it to like raise money for like certain events or anything like some of the other coins were. And that was the highest minted. Okay, MJ. The next one is the 1935 to 1939 Arkansas Centennial. Let's see if I can find a picture of that because I do not have that one as well. This one I kind of see it as, kind of unique. What did we do here? I just want to see a picture. There we go. So this one was to commemorate. Oh yeah, it must be some good gummies for MJ. This one was to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the admission of Arkansas into the Union. It was reissued annually through 1939. Yeah, that one's an old one, but it's in really good condition. Right, Jeff? Let's go. Let's see here. So there's actually two of these silver half dollars, two different types, but the only one they recognize is one was for the Arkansas statehood, and the other one was this one right here. So this souvenir issued marked the 100th anniversary of the admission of Arkansas into the Union. Edward Everett Burr designed the piece, and models were prepared by Emily Bates of Arkansas. So I like to say Arkansas because they're sassy. Hey, Bear Magnetics, glad to see you. So 1936 was a centennial year. The first of several issues were brought out in 1935 from all three mints. The 1936 through 1939 issues were the same as those of 1935, except for the dates. They were sold by the distributors at, wow, they were sold pretty high back then for those pieces. Wow. They sold them for almost $9 for a set at 3 coins. The reverse shows accoladed heads of an Indian chief of 1836 and an American girl of 1935. During 1936, a second design was authorized by Congress. Senator Joseph T. Robinson consented to have his portrait placed on the reverse side of the coins, which were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. So you guys see the front of the coin. Let's see if I can bring up the obverse, because I kind of like the obverse of this one as well. Kind of reminds you of the all-seeing eye. It says, "In God we trust." You probably seen them. $50, has the eagle, has a banner in his mouth, has the stars and a formation above his head. I really like this. So 1935, there was 13,012 minted for the P. So all these were all minted in sets all the years. P, D, and S. So the D had 5,005 and the S had 5,006. If you had it in a set, an MS60 would go for $300 and an MS66 would go for $1,400. Yeah, I really like this coin too. So 1936, the P had 9,660 minted, the D had 9,660 minted, and the S had 9,662 minted. So MS60 would go for 360, and an MS66 goes for 925 plus. 1937. The P had 5,505 minted, as well as the D, and the S had 5,006 minted. So an MS60 set would go for 345, and an MS66 Plus would go for 1,200. In 1938, P, D, and S, all of them were 3,156 minted. I just seen Jeff doing. Jeff, watch out with the somersaults, okay? Cookies are not that important to be doing somersaults in the chat. There's too many people in here at this point. Just saying. You got to be careful. Unless you're going to give everybody cookies. All right. 1938, like I said, 3,156 minted. An MS60 set would go for $450. An MS66 would go for 1,665 plus. 1938, 39, PD and S. PD had the same mintage, 2,104, and the S had 2,105. The MS60 goes for $750, and the MS66 goes for $350. So in 1936, the one designed by Robinson had a new reverse design for the Arkansas Centennial coin. It was authorized by the Act of June 26, 1936, by Senator Joseph T. Robinson, still living at the time. His portrait was used. So he was still alive when his portrait was used. Let's see if I can find that coin to show you really quick the difference. On the front, you've seen the two ladies. Hopefully we have a picture of it. There it is. So in 1936, this is the only one that has this image. The older you get, the harder they are. The easier for you to fall, just saying. Never mind. See, you sound like me, Joe Mama. I'm always out in the woods or something in the summer, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see here. So he was still alive. He was the subject for the new issue engraved by Henry Christ. The obverse designed by Everett Burr was unchanged. So the law specified a change in the reverse because of the fact that the reverse side is that which bears the date. And from a numismatic viewpoint, the side that has a portrait is usually considered the obverse. But in this one, he is actually the obverse. And the side with the eagle device is I'm from Ohio, Joe Mama. So this right here is the reverse. The face is the reverse. And the eagle with the stars above it is actually the obverse on it. So that's it. Those are two different types for that year. Mr. Doughboy said, nope, he doesn't like that one. Yeah, I'm not too far from PA at all. Nope. The next one, I do not have one in my collection either. I did at one point. I don't now. So, that's not how you spell Pix. Man, I'm having a hard time spelling today. Just typing too quick is what it is. All right. This one reminds me of like the gods. You see the mermaids and the whales? Thanks, Josh. See, I'll put you on that list. We are on a new list for this month, just so you know. All right, on this coin, it marked the 150th anniversary of the founding of Hudson, New York, which was named after the explorer, of course, Henry Hudson. So it was designed by Chester Beach, which shows Hudson's flagship, which this is the back side of the coin. Let's see if I can find you the front. Yeah, it's not a very big picture. Let's go back. I like my coins big. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that one might work. There we go. Hey, Silent Silver, glad to see you, my friend. So it shows the Hudson flagship, the half moon on the obverse, and still the city of Hudson on the reverse. So as you see in here, this is the flagship. I don't see where the half moon is, but I'm not really looking either. It's in there. Morel mushrooms. Oh, yes. I love those mushrooms. All right, let's go back to the back. Yeah, that's a very small image. We need a big image. Where's my original photo? I think we used that one right there. Nope, it said, oops, try again, friend. Wrong one. Nope, ain't gonna let me. For $50,000? No, just kidding. See if it'll let me view that one. There it is. So it has the seal of the city of Hudson on the reverse. So the seal includes representations of Neptune with the trident on a spouting well and a mermaid blowing a conch shell. Oh, did you really, archaeology, Mikey? You're so funny. Let me get something to drink real quick. You're out in Las Vegas and you didn't invite us? Silent Silver, we're going to have to talk. Please email me your phone number because I'm going to have to call you. Oh, I see it now, Jeff. I was going to point it out, but I guess, oh well. We're on the reverse now. It's oh well. So 1 year of this one, 1935. There was only 10,008 minted. You need that, my island horn conch shell. Okay. Are you out on the island, Josh? No, Discord is still very well alive. What's the other one? Twitch? I don't like Twitch, but I haven't really figured out how to use that one yet. I will, though. Oh, nice, Josh. I didn't know that. So 10,008 minted, and AU50 goes for $650. Oh my gosh, I can imagine what a good goes for. Probably $150. An MS66 goes for $1,250 plus. This one I did have in my collection a long time ago. I do not have it in my collection now. Or at least not in my access to where I can show it. This one has a really long name to it. So here we go. Here's the front of it. This one is known as, well, it was minted from 1935 to 1936. It is the California Pacific International Exposition $50. It was approved the coinage of souvenir $50. Well, Congress approved it for the exposition on May 3rd, 1935. Nice, Mikey. Robert Atkin designed the coin. It was struck at the San Francisco Mint. The same type with the date 1936 was struck at the Denver Mint under authority of the Special Recoinage Act of May 6, 1936, which specified that 180,000 pieces could be recoined with the date. So these, in other words, these were struck over, which specified, like I said there, irrespective of the year of issue. The obverse displays a seated female with spear and a bear in the left background, and the reverse shows the observation tower in the state of California building at the exposition. So this is the front, the shield, the bear. Hey, David, glad to see you. Let's see if I can show you the front of it. If I got some pictures up here. I do right here. So this is the observation tower. And this is where the exposition of 1930, what was it? 1935, where it was going to be held at. So 2 years minted, the 1935S. There are 70,132. And AU50 goes for $100. And all the way up to $200 at MS66. The 1936D only 30,092 were minted. An AU50 goes for 100, and an MS66 goes for 225 plus. So this is the California Pacific International Exposition $50. See, it's a mouthful. All right, you guys, we're going to end with that one. We'll continue next week, starting out with the Old Spanish Trail. So again, as a reminder, the 1 ounce giveaway for sharing me out is next Monday. I am working on getting those t-shirts, so bear with me a little bit, you guys. As soon as I have them, I will let you guys know the prices on them for the Coinholics Anonymous. We almost have them, so with that being said, also, I will be doing the 1K giveaway, just not at the moment. I got to get things built up, the hours, watch hours. I need watch hours, so please go watch, even if it's just my shorts, go watch my short videos. Go back and watch some of my lives or some of my Coinholics and play them in the background, because if you do that, that would help with my watch hours. And I would appreciate it. And with that being said, do any of you guys have any questions about any of the coins? Josh is covering his eyes. He don't want to see them. Josh, open your eyes. You got to look. Yeah, YouTube does that once in a while, especially since I hit 1K. Nobody wants to see my shorts either, David. Just saying. Now, if it was Jeff wearing the banana shorts, that'd be a whole different story. Wash my shorts. Oh my gosh. JG Metals. You got plaid shorts on? Okay. I just like going commando, so I don't have any. Never mind. Be like my friend when we were at the gym one time, had me looking at a guy trying to figure out if he's wearing boxers or briefs, and I'm like, "Would you stop it?" All right. If there is no questions, I'm going to leave you guys with this saying, and I will see you tonight over on Jeff's. Didn't she update that, Jeff? I thought she updated that video. She was working on it today. Bananas and pajamas. All right, no questions. I will see you guys tonight on Jeff's channel. I will also be linking up to his as well. So in between my chat, his chat, I'll be in between. But if you want to bid, you got to be on his channel. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with a saying: have love for one, friendships for many. Wait, no one can leave a comment on your live video and you don't understand why? You might have it set to private, Kraken, by accident. All right, and blessings for all for you guys. Have a great night.